people going to fight against another. Read it again.
And one people.
China, who?
And one people.
Greenland, who?
One people.
Germany, who?
One people.
Poland, who?
One people.
Ukraine and Russia.
One people.
Korea, Vietnam.
One people.
Nigeria.
One people.
Venezuela.
One people.
Suriname and Ghana.
One people.
The British.
One people.
God said what?
One people shall stand up to fight against another.
Why you think they're talking about immigration? They're talking about immigration because Donald Trump understands that what's in the Bible is true. World War III is coming. You heard the police chief in Philadelphia. You heard Tim Walz in Minnesota. Tim Walz is ready to call up the National Guard to fight the federal government. Do you realize what that is in the Bible? Keep reading.
And swords in their hands.
And what?
Swords in their hands.
Assault rifles and swords in their hands. Why did God put this in the Bible? Keep reading.
Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men.
There shall be what?
Sedition among men.
January 6th. Did you ever think that you would see white people in America storm the Capitol trying to take the Vice President Mike Pence hostage? That's biblical prophecy right there. What did they say?
For there shall be sedition among men.
There's a lot of people that don't like what's happening in America. That's why you got governors and senators calling for the military to fight against the federal government. What did they say?
For there shall be sedition among men.
Sedition is when people go against their own government. Why do you think they made a secret police force inside the National Guard? Donald Trump made a secret police inside of his secret police. Do you know why? Because he knows what's in the Bible.
For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
They're invading one another. They overthrowing states' rights. They don't care about city rights. That's the same reason that America went to war with itself before. And it's all right here in the Bible. Keep going.
They shall not regard their kings.
They're not going to care about their kings. The king of the state is the governor. That's why the governor has his own army. It's called the National Guard. But the president don't give a damn about the governor. He don't care about the states. He don't care about law and order, the judiciary. He thinks he's the emperor. So much so that he won't threaten the whole planet. He threatening Nigeria, threatening South Korea, bombing Jordan, bombing Syria, bombing Iran. Everywhere he's starting a war. This is biblical prophecy. America's coming to an end. Keep reading.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They're not going to regard the king, the man at the top with authority, nor the princes. They don't care about the judges. The judge said ICE can't wear masks. They still wearing masks. The judge said you can't detain United States citizens. They're going to do it anyway. They committing sedition and treason against their own government, their own rule of law, their own set of authority that they agreed to and they swore an oath to. That's what's in the Bible. Keep going.
And the course of their actions,
and whatever they do,
shall stand in their power.
And whatever power they have, that's what they're going to do. The judge said you better not deport people. The problem is the judge don't have any rifles. The National Guard does. ICE has rifles. The judge doesn't. ICE has trained shooters. The judges don't. So the president tells the federal government not to obey judges. This is what the Bible is talking about. This is the end of your republic. The end of your democracy. Keep going.
Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city.
You're going to want to go into Minnesota, and what happens?
And shall not be able.
They're not going to be able to go wherever you want. Not going to be able to go from city to city anymore. Why? Because the army is on the streets. Federal government is overthrowing the streets. The police not even allowed to do their own police work anymore. Keep going.
Verse 18. For because of their pride.
Because of what?
Of their pride.
Because of the crimes they committed. What?
Their pride.
How proud and arrogant and vain our oppressors have been against the children of God. so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Keep going.
The cities shall be troubled.
God said the cities are going to be troubled for the evil they've done against God's chosen people. Keep going.
The houses shall be destroyed.
God said houses going to be destroyed. They're going door to door in Minnesota right now. You understand? We're watching the diary of Anne Frank play out right now in the United States of America. The Underground Railroad, slave catchers, bounty hunters, right in 2026. All sponsored by the new Führer, hell, Donald Trump. That's who's running it. Keep going.
And men shall be afraid.
And men shall be afraid. You understand? This is what God says is coming. If you black, Latino, or Native American, God has said a long time ago to get in the ISUPK. They got a moratorium coming in February where they're going to start trying to deport the Haitians. And guess what, black man? The same way they're harassing brothers and sisters looking for Native Americans, you look just like a Haitian. That's your brothers. That's our people. You had better learn to serve God and get in the UPK. Keep thinking there's a sideline. We've been out here for decades warning our people before there was a camera to show you that God told the prophets what would happen before you got to see it. Time is running out, man.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one